Hey everyone, we're gonna tell creepy ghost stories for celebration of Halloween coming. And we have all our candles lit, so I'm just gonna show you. Isn't this so cool? You've probably seen it if you've seen footage of my room, but never with them lit. Isn't that the awesomest? Yeah, and we've got some above the bed too that are like really cool. What, hubby? It is the awesomest. There's mine. Whoops. Extraneous wifey stuff. What is it? Oh, all my IV crap on the bed. No. And then there's hubby's. Where's hubby's? I can't do yours. There. That's hubby. No, that's mine. I know, but I'm like not navigating well. Whatever. Anyway. Creepy ghost stories. Ooh. And I have my little Egyptian goddess one too. Isn't that cool? Yeah. She's the bomb. Okay. So, big shout out to Kate, not Katie87. She's the inspiration for our ghost story videos. So, me and the hubby are gonna share some of our like creepy paranormal experiences. Let's get comfy, y'all.
We have a prerequisite mostly black cat ones.
Oh yeah, Lana's up here?
No, Lana's mostly black.
Leave. Oh, don't torture her. Okay, so let me see if I can get closer to you, honey. Do you want to move her or what? I guess not.
Yeah, but first, can you get like a closer shot of me like stroking her head like that?
If you want.
So glad you could make it to our little party, Mr. Bond.
Do you want that at the beginning? Do you
Maybe,
want to
that would be
introduce
cool.
it? You should introduce.
No, you should.
Come on, I already did one, but you do better ones.
Oh no, just put that in somewhere.
Okay. Good.
No, please. Yeah, I know. Like, hey.
Bitchy kitty. Okay. Hello, hubby, again. Did you move my extraneous paraphernalia?
Oh, with your paraphernalia.
Yep. I'm such an IV drug user.
Look, her supplier even got her own Hitman line.
What are you doing?
Looking for a Hitman. There it is.
I'm an IV drug user. Yep. You know you want one.
No.
Shout out to Deborah Debbie Deb naming her pick line. What was it? Ivan McViddles. I can't stop laughing about that earlier. That was awesome. I didn't name mine. What should mine be named?
I don't know if it needs to be named.
What do?
Because we keep changing it out so often.
Yeah, but same with pick lines. They don't last. They last shorter times than Hickman lines.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah, let's get back to the ghost story stuff.
Yeah, ghost story stuff. Okay. So, I'm first. I'll start, I guess.
Okay.
I've had, like, paranormal experiences all my life, so I do believe in ghosts. And before we talk about this, if there's any, like, malevolent or icky, negative, like, spirits and shit, this is not an invitation to come invade our house. Thank you very much. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, but I was just thinking maybe you just accidentally invited them.
No.
Okay.
I just said
By
that.
acknowledging them.
They're not welcome here.
Okay.
Yeah, only good spirits. So I think my first paranormal experience was I had this pet chicken that I got for Easter
Hmm.
named Sunny. Are you already too bored to death?
No.
Okay. And I was like a really nerdy kid and didn't have very many friends in the neighborhood, and somebody thought it would be really funny to let my chickens out and let their dog after them. And Buttercup stayed in the house, so she was fine, but Sunny got killed. And I remember after I buried her, like I would go out to lock up Buttercup, and we had bought some new chicks to keep her company because hens don't do good on their own. And I saw like this bluish green, like electric-ish color, like hen standing over her grave. And then like what was really bad is that some scavenging animal dug her up after that. Like I didn't even know that, because I didn't know how deep to bury you. I was a little girl, you know. So that was really traumatizing. And after that, like, she came a lot. Like, she would come. She first started coming closer to me in the yard. And then, like, she would just visit. Like, weird. And also, there was something really not okay in my basement when I was growing up. Like, just anyone.
You've mentioned this a couple of times, but you've never given me any details.
I don't really. Oh, man. Okay, that and the fourth bedroom of the house. And I don't remember, like, exactly why. I just know that those areas were very dark, ominous, and creepy, and you just felt watched and in danger. Like, just really creepy shit. And it's weird. It's not like an old property. My parents had that house built. So all I can figure is, like, who knows? Who knows why, but yeah. And, like, all of my friends and stuff, too, were not comfortable in either of those places. So that's pretty much, there's probably more, but that's what I'm remembering right now. So what was your first paranormal experience, Abby?
Let me think about this for a minute.
Did you ever have anything weird happen in the hospital when you were little?
No. I'd have to say, frankly, my first experience was actually Burke's cat.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, tell the
I
story.
didn't have any when I was a kid.
Tell the story of Burke's cat.
I had a roommate for a couple of years back around the turn of the century named Burke, and he brought with him this cat that he had. We were both in our early 30s, and he brought along this cat that he'd had since he was 13 or 14, maybe even younger than that. So this is a pretty old cat. I mean, every time the thing jumped up on a counter, I thought it was going to bust a hip. It was old and very fragile looking.
Yeah.
And after about 8 or 9 months, the cat passed away. Well, at the time, I had my own cat. You just saw her, Paloma.
Yeah.
Paloma was much younger then. And they would get into it. Like Paloma, I kept Paloma's litter box in my bedroom. Burke, my roommate, kept his cat's litter box in his bedroom.
You know what? The story of Burke is scary too.
Yeah, let's just stay on the supernatural. But anyway, Burke's room was quite scary because he never cleaned or threw anything away. If you watch the show Hoarders, keep watching because he may be on there one day. So,
oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Ew.
Anyway,
Burke.
So after a while, his cat couldn't even find her litter box, so she'd want to use Paloma's litter box.
What if Burke found this video?
I'm not mentioning any last names.
True, go on.
So
what about, so they each had their own litter box.
Right, after a while, his cat, the roommate's cat, probably couldn't find her litter box, so she started looking to use Paloma's litter box. Paloma didn't like that and would chase her out of the room. And I felt bad for the old cat, but, Paloma's territory.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Out of the entire house, she's allowed to have her room, our room, as her territory.
Yeah.
Anyway, one night, Burke's cat passed away. We were both sitting in the front room watching whatever the hell we were watching. Sopranos, maybe. Early Sopranos. Um, and he knew that his cat was very, very sick and virtually gone and was probably going to pass that night. So he had her down there with us on one of the pillows from the sofa. And then after a while, I just, he noticed, oh no, and then he picked her up and she was gone. And because of his personal spiritual beliefs, his cat had left, and all that was left was a shell. So we very unceremoniously put the carcass into a garbage bag and walked it out to the dumpster.
No way.
Wait. Well, I could see. I mean, it's just it's an empty shell now. What made it his cat is gone.
Okay, that's just fucked up though. Like, not caring for your dead. Like, that's so. Thank you. We need that screen to stay on. I don't know. That's really disturbing to me. Like, pathologically sociopathic, unfeeling apath or something.
Very possibly, I could see that.
I mean, that's
and
messed
also,
up. I'm sorry. Having a cat since you were a young kid and just throw it away. That's messed up. Do you guys think that's messed up? Comment below and let us know. Okay.
Yes. Anyway, so flash forward a couple of hours into the evening. I'm now asleep in bed, and Paloma always came upstairs with me and stayed in the room after when I went to sleep because I shut the door and such. Well, around 2:30 in the morning, I hear her meowing and kind of doing that low growl thing, like.
Like there's another cat and I'm pissed
yeah.
off.
Yeah, like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Well, that's registering, but mostly what I'm registering is her meowing, which at 2:30 in the morning usually means let me out of here because I want to go eat something. So I crawl I don't even bother getting out of bed. I just kind of crawl to the edge of the bed where I could reach the door to open the door. And I get to the edge of bed, look down. Paloma is like 4-5 feet away from the door, looking towards it. And I look down, and you know what? You're right. She was actually very kind of greenish blue, like greenish electric blue.
Wow, that's exactly like Sunny.
Yeah. I mean, I hadn't thought about the colors, but yeah, that fairly well describes the colors of Burke's cat that was dead in a dumpster, standing just inside the door of the bedroom.
I hope he didn't trap that spirit in there, honey.
Oh, right down.
Well, if he just threw the body away.
Right down. Anyway, looked down. Then the cat looked up at me and like disappeared like smoke. Like just
Wow.
disappeared like smoke.
Did it freak you out, or were you calm, or like what did you feel?
I was so asleep that I was pretty calm. I was half asleep, so I was pretty calm. I was half asleep, but I knew I wasn't dreaming it either. Mainly because of Paloma's reaction to it being there as well. I mean, Paloma woke me up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Animals are like known to be a lot more sensitive to paranormal activity and energy and stuff. Or I guess energy in general. Like they can tell if somebody's gonna have a seizure just by sensing something. I don't know, really cool. But anyway, yeah. So
that's it.
This is 13 or so minutes, so maybe I'll stop this and we can do a part 2. Because I'll edit it all later. Good deal?
Yeah, it works.
Okay guys, be right back. Bye. Butterfanalia. You have to tell the Butterfanalia story sometime.